Hi there, me again. I'd just like to talk to you a little bit about problem solving. If you look at my videos a lot, you probably think, my goodness, is that all it's about? It's all about solving problems. Well, it is, but sometimes we don't solve the problems we're given. Sometimes we like to change things around the edges. That is the subject of today's little video. It's all about solving problems, but by relaxing the boundaries around the edge of the problem. See if we can create a little bit of wiggle room to make things a little more easily solvable. So in business, we are constrained by things like statutory rules, red tape, availability of resources, and sometimes even our own thinking. And sometimes we just make things far too complex. We need that little bit of wiggle room, that little bit of boundary relaxation. So I can remember a time when I was at school, which is a little while ago now, and I often ended up in detention, and whilst we were waiting for teachers and things, we used to sit there and nick sweets from the jar in the head's office, things like that. But sometimes we would be left in the care of somebody who really didn't know what they were doing, and they thought they would make things a little simpler for themselves. So we simplified the boundaries of this particular problem. So one day, myself and a friend who had to stay behind, we were asked to write an essay, and we already knew what we were going to do. So I said, can I write about a red London bus? My friend had also been asked had been primed to ask whether he could write about a green London bus. So you can almost see what's coming. The teacher foolishly agreed because he thought we were just there to waste our time. And in fact, really, we were there to waste his time. So my essay started a little bit like this. Once upon a time, there was a red London bus. The red London bus had 4 wheels and an engine. Now this red London bus with 4 wheels, an engine and a poster on the side was travelling down the road. Now you see where this is going. We just added little bits on at a time and gradually built this up, and it took no time at all to fill reams and reams of paper. So don't forget that there was the green version of the red London bus as well. So we seriously infuriated that teacher. But hey, we wrote the essays we were asked to write, although we did sow the seeds a little bit earlier. So yes, we had simplified the rules surrounding essay writing on that particular occasion to make it easier for us. Our essays conformed to the requirements quite easily. We'd just relaxed the boundaries and made life simple. The teacher had actually made some assumptions. He hadn't tested the givens, the rules that normally apply in this case, and he maybe should have given us a topic, make us create an essay plan, and stipulated the length of the essay. So this was a little bit like a business transaction where one side tries to test and possibly manipulate the apparent constraints which are being placed upon them, whilst the other party makes assumptions that may be based on previous experiences. So the next time you have a tricky business issue to solve, can I suggest seeing if there's a way to create a little bit of wiggle room, something that's on the boundaries, something that's maybe been constant for a while. Is it actually constant? Can you change it? Can you change the price? Can you just remove 1 or 2 constraints to make that problem a little bit easier to solve? It's often worthwhile trying a little bit of boundary relaxation. And if you just want a little bit of help solving a difficult problem, why not just get in touch? I'll be only too happy to help.